So I'm in the process of creating marketing campaigns to generate leads for our company. And I wanted an AI bot to follow up with those leads and help me qualify them to see if they would be a good fit for my program. So I spent yesterday creating this bot and I got it to a place that was good, but it was sounding overly enthusiastic. It was sounding a little bit cheesy. And today, after a few hours of tweaking, a couple of hours of tweaking it, talking to it, figuring out how I can make it better, tweaking the prompt, I got it to a good place. I think it's ready to be tested. I'm going to show you a live demo of it today in this video. Hi everyone, my name is Hervin, and this is another episode of the daily business update video series where every day I come on and I share what I worked on today in our business, the problems that I am trying to solve, the lessons that I am learning. And the biggest problem right now that I am trying to solve in our company, our biggest bottleneck, is our lead generation. We need to generate more leads for our company. Specifically, we're looking for business owners that own businesses like a dance studio, a music school, a gymnastics gym, a swim school, because we help them with their marketing, with their automation to help them. So these business owners, they're passionate about their business. They love what they do. They love to teach. They love their classes, their students, but they're struggling with generating new business, getting more people to find out that they exist, getting people to inquire. So we help these businesses set up marketing campaigns to help them generate leads and get people to raise their hand and say, I am interested in your classes. And then we set up automations to help follow up with those leads to get those leads to walk into their business. So that's our specialty. What we do, we get our clients really good results working with us. And now I just need more people to find out that we exist. So we need help with marketing, yet we help others with their marketing. That's just how it goes. Like a friend of mine told me, plumbers have leaky pipes. So anyway, that is the biggest problem right now that I'm trying to solve, is how do we get more business owners of the type of business owners that we're looking for to find out that we exist. And to do that, I want to test different marketing campaigns, different ad copy, different messaging, different funnels. And if you've been following me here for the past couple of days, couple of weeks, I keep talking about this, and I've tried different marketing funnels. Right now, I want to figure out how to iterate even faster. So I've been testing out a different marketing strategy every couple of days, couple of weeks, but I want to go faster. I want to test out different copy, different images, different messaging. I want to test that out quickly. And one way to do that is, I thought, after speaking to a friend of mine, he gave me the idea to, instead of creating a landing page every time you want to test out a new ad and like create a different marketing funnel and like build the landing page and make sure it looks nice, he suggested, why don't you test Facebook lead ads, which are super fast to create. So I thought, okay, let's try that now. So I've tested a couple of different things. Nothing has been working as well as I was hoping. In fact, right now, if I show you our ads manager here inside Meta, you could see all of our ads are turned off. So I just turned off today. It says here that we got 6 leads with this campaign. 3 of them booked calls. 3 of them did not. I guess they weren't qualified. I don't even know if they were real leads because I never saw them. But yeah, currently our marketing is turned off. I want to test out different things. And I thought to myself, if I'm going to launch a lead ad, a Facebook lead ad, I don't want to have to be the person every time a new lead comes in to have to text them, to have to follow up with them. I'm not opposed to it, but I figured maybe there's an easier way to do this. So I thought, I said this yesterday, it's 2025. I feel like, AI should be helping with more of these things. Well, I say that as if I'm somebody who's entitled to technology helping us, but AI is here. It's more like I feel grateful that AI is here and it's 2025. And I feel like the fact that I can write a prompt and get an AI to help me with some task is insane. And so that's what I did. I've been creating this AI bot. It hasn't been working as smoothly as I wanted to. It sounds a little cheesy. It's not smooth. It sounds like AI. It sounds overly enthusiastic. So I was trying to make it sound normal. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I got it to the place where it's there. Let me show you how it works. So let's do a live demo and then I'll show you how it works on the back end. Okay, so let me pull up the AI bot right here. Okay, so I have the conversation with the AI bot here pulled open. You can ignore the top because that was from a previous conversation. So let's start here. Hi Hervin Test, because I'm naming myself Test for this. Thank you for your inquiring about our marketing and automation software Studio Hub. My name is Ashley. So that's the name of the bot the name I gave the bot so that I know how to help you. Let me know what kind of business do you run? Dance studio, music school, gymnastics gym, swim school. Okay, so now let's pretend that we own a dance studio. So we're going to reply back here, dance studio. Okay, so from here, it'll probably take like 20 seconds or so. So I'll cut this out, but it'll take some time before it replies here. So I'll wait. All right, so then you can see the bot responded right here. It says, thank you for responding. Our goal here at Studio Hub is to help our clients increase their student enrollments with marketing and help them save time with automation. At the moment, are you interested in growing your student numbers? So you could see there, sounds like normal. That's because I wrote that sentence or these couple of sentences. I wrote this. So I gave the AI bot a prompt to just stick with what I wrote. So I'm going to answer the question. Are you interested in growing your student numbers? Yes, I am. Okay, so let's wait here. All right, so the bot responded here. Great. Since you're interested in growing your student numbers, would it be okay to ask you a few short questions to see if Studio Hub can help? And I'm going to answer here. Yeah, sounds good. So in the meantime, let me tell you right here. So this is a sales technique right here. Let me ask you, would it be okay to ask you questions? So I'm asking permissions to ask questions. I find that this is, when it comes to sales, I find that this, especially selling over text, that this works really well. So instead of instead of asking the bot to start asking questions right away, just aggressively, like, hey, are you interested in growing your student numbers? And then from there, the bot saying like, cool. And do you offer trials? Or what is your biggest pain point? And blah, blah, blah. And like just being aggressive. Instead, I'm trying to give them a reason so that I'm asking them if it would be okay. Saying like, hey, to see if we can help, right? Because they're inquiring about this. But even though they're inquiring, I still don't want to be super pushy and just start asking questions like some sort of interrogator. Let me answer this right here. Perfect. To see if we can help, what would you say the biggest pain point is in your business if you had to pick one? I don't know how to promote my classes. We're not growing as fast as we would like. Okay, so let me just share some random stuff like that. Okay, so you could see here, would it be okay? Yes, and then can you let me know what is your biggest pain point, right? Like if I were to go and ask, are you interested in growing your student numbers? And then, yes, if I went straight into, and what is your biggest pain point? I think, because I haven't tested all of this out, but I think I would lose them. I think people would just be like, who are you and why are you interrogating me? Instead, the way I thought about this is that I would ask permission to then ask questions, which would then make them more receptive and open to share whatever it is, right? And because it's text message, I'm assuming they're just going to write something short. But the point here is that I'm just trying to qualify them here, like see what they say, see what their struggles are. Let me answer this one. So thank you for sharing. I understand how challenging it can be trying to get the word out there and drive growth for your classes. This is actually a common concern among business owners looking to expand and reach their audience. This next question is an easier one. So by the way, I didn't write this stuff. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's okay. Let's see. This one I did right. This next question one is easier. Do you offer free trial classes in your business? I'm going to say, yes, I do. Okay. So the reason why I am asking for this question, you'll see here next. So it has to do with the fact that the people that we've helped who offer free trials, we've seen them get the best results. They don't necessarily have to offer trials, but it's what we have found. Like most of the clients who are doing the best with us offer trial classes. So that's something that ideally we want more people who offer trial classes. I'm just still thinking about this. Thank you for sharing. I understand how challenging it can be trying to get the word out there. I mean, I guess it isn't bad. It is what it is. I'm going to leave it like that for now. So I asked it here to thank them for sharing. That's what I did. And I asked them to say how that this was a common thing that we've heard, but I guess it came up with some more stuff. Okay, let's read the next one. Got it. Thank you. The reason I ask is because the clients who get the best results working with us offer free trial classes. Because you do offer free trial, I think Studio Hub automation will definitely help. Now, when it comes to the marketing, if we offer to help you for free to launch your advertising campaigns that you would know would help you attract and enroll more of your ideal students, would you be willing to spend $12 to $18 a day on those advertising campaigns? So this is where I'm trying to see if this person is legitimately looking for help and wanting somebody to help them, even though we are offering to work with them for free. So I'm going to write, yes, I would. Even though we're offering to work for them for free, for us in Studio Hub as a company, we want to know that we're working with somebody who, when we're going to take the time to help them one-on-one and invest the time to help them launch your advertising campaigns, that they're going to want to spend money and they're going to want to spend money on advertising, right? It's not going to help if we help somebody launch their advertising campaigns, but they don't want to spend any money on them. And then on top of that, it's probably not going to be also a good lead if the person that we're speaking to is not even willing to spend any money on marketing, let alone pay for our company, pay for our services. So that's where, this is a question right here where I'm trying to see if they're open to the idea of spending money. So that's why I'm asking it. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. Perfect. Thank you for answering these questions. Based on everything you've shared, it seems like Studio Hub can definitely help. So this I did right. These two I did right. Based on everything you've shared, it seems like Studio Hub can definitely help. We have an offer for a free 30-day Studio Hub trial where my team will work with you one-on-one to build out your Studio Hub system to help you attract more students and help you save time. Can I share the details with you? Again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm asking for permission before. So let me just say, yes, sounds good. So I'm asking for permission before sharing the details and explaining how everything works, right? Because again, I want them to be receptive. When I say, can I share details with you? They're going to be like, yeah, sure. They're more likely to read it. Whereas like if I just share a bunch of random details without having their permission first, or without even asking if it's okay to share with them, they might just ignore it because they don't see it coming. So those are kind of text messaging sales strategy tips. If you're doing sales over text message, that has worked well for me. Like, hey, would it be okay to share more of this with you? Can I share with you the details? Can I explain further? Would it be okay to ask you a few questions instead of just diving into it and asking the questions, or instead of diving into it and going into your sales pitch, you ask if it's okay first. Okay, so then you can see here, great, here's the details of our 30-day free trial. Here's what it includes: 30-day access to Studio Hub, one-on-one personalized onboarding, done for you tech setup, automation, risk-free. And then it says, if you want, I'm happy to schedule you for a 15-minute call with our team for whenever it's convenient for you. This way, we can test how Studio Hub works and how the 30-day free trial works so that you can see if it's a good fit for you. Would you be interested? Right? So again, I am getting to where I want to take them, which is I want to take them to a place where I get them to book a call to speak with me. I'm going to say yes, that's fine. So I want to get them to a place where they're ready to book a call. But notice how I had to qualify them. I had to ask them questions. And now I'm leading instead of like saying like, hey, we offer a 30-day trial. Would you want to book a call? Instead, I'm asking questions. It gets them, when they're answering questions, they're more invested because they're putting in effort themselves, because the information also feels tailored because they're asking questions. It feels like a conversation. I feel like they would be more receptive to do the call. And then once I bring this up about the call, notice how I bring it in a very relaxed way, like, hey, schedule a 15-minute call with our team for whenever it's convenient for you, because I'm trying to address the objection that the person is going to say like, oh, well, I don't have time. It's a 15-minute call for whenever it's convenient for you. So that's the reason why I wrote it in that way. And then it says, excellent, let's find a time that works best for you. We have the following slots available starting tomorrow. Please choose one that fits. So tomorrow at 10, tomorrow at 2, day after tomorrow, Tuesday, any of these work? And so right there, you could see it. If I said yes, it's going to schedule me for a call. and it's going to put that down inside my calendar. So this is what I've been working on. It's taken me about, 4-ish hours or so to create the prompts. You can see here everything that I've done. You could see here, what type of business do you run? So that's the first question that it asked. The second question that it asked was, at the moment, are you trying to grow your student numbers? And notice how small these prompts are. That's something that I have found just tweaking it. Like at the beginning, when I first started testing this, I wrote this massive prompt like this. If you're looking at it in the screen, it just looked massive. It was huge. And then I divided it into small little prompts. It's just like, okay, here's the goal. You just found out what business they own. Are they interested in growing their classes? Then from there, like the one about their biggest pain point, you just found out that it's okay to ask them questions. I say, perfect, to see if we can help. What is the biggest pain point that you have if you had to pick one, right? So I wrote it that way. Then the offer trials. Thank you for sharing. The next question is an easier one. You see here, tell them that their pain point is something common. I need to write that we've heard before and ask them the question below. So I wrote this prompts, and it's funny because I had tested all this out. I had given it more instructions and it was doing worse. And then when I gave it smaller instructions, it started doing better. So yeah. That right here, I'm going to finish tweaking here at this thing. So maybe it'll sound a little better, but I think it's ready to test. So I just got to now launch new advertising campaigns to test it out. So that is what I am going to be focusing on tomorrow. Right now, it is 9 p.m. Sunday, March 16, 2025. And yeah, Sunday evening. I'm just going to call it. And I'll work on the ads tomorrow. I got to work on this. I want to get some data soon because April 4th, I believe, is when we're going to have a meeting. It's not going to be one-on-one. It's going to be Alex Hormozi and 10 other entrepreneurs. And so I want to have data by the time I come there. I go to that meeting. I want to say like, hey, here's some data about what's working for us. So I'm excited to do that, to test this out. So with the help of this bot, I'm going to be able to easily quickly iterate different advertising campaigns to see if I can get something working ASAP. All right. Thank you all so much for listening. If you enjoyed this daily business update videos, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.